ככה?
What we saw yesterday was a failure of a prime minister to bring together the partners who he himself calls his natural partners. The issue was state religion issues, the enlisting law for the ultra-Orthodox, but I think there were things that were deeper, that were behind the scenes. First of all, Lieberman's position is not clear till this day. Why did Lieberman decide to be a traitor to his own camp and not form a government? And the reason is probably because Lieberman understands that these are the very last days of Netanyahu, and he thinks about the scenario, what's going to happen beyond the day of Netanyahu. Lieberman wants to gather around him the secular, security-oriented national right wing of Israel, and he thinks that once he formulates the Likud party as a pro-ultra-Orthodox or pro-religious party, he is going to enjoy not just the former Soviet Union people, but also the voters that are security-oriented on the right. What happened on the Haredi community is even more interesting, because for the first time in Israeli elections, the ultra-Orthodox actually, the way that they count it, have 22nd members of parliament. 22nd why? 8 to the Ashkenazi, 8 to the Mizrahi, 5 to the National Unity Jewish Home, and 1 Eli Ben-Dan that was secured within the Likud. So 22nd members of Knesset, and they cannot even secure the one thing which is most important to them, the enlisting law of the ultra-Orthodox community. So I think the clash was inevitable, and the thing was that Netanyahu, even though he saw it from the first day, did not make any alternatives and could not actually solve this problem. From Netanyahu's perspective, this is a disaster, because what it leaves Netanyahu is it leaves Netanyahu with the hearing coming up just a week and a half after the elections, the new elections, and probably is going to be indicted before the next government is actually being formed. And that means a different rules of the game to these coming elections.